Good morning, bookish friends. Happy Friday. Yay! It is Friday morning as I'm filming this video. I am so excited, not only because it's Friday and there's new music out. Shawn Mendes and Kelsea Ballerini. Anyways, I am here to do a fun and exciting video. Actually, a video I've been dreading. Oh my gosh, my eyes. A video I've been dreading to make because it's gonna take me so long to edit. If you can't tell what this is, we are here to do our monthly anticipated reads, and this is for the month of August. So this is going to be a long video, so grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a blanket. I got my blanket here. I'm not wearing it, but it's right here. Blanket's made by my grandma, and got my favorite soda here, root beer. So cheers. Let's take the first sip. Alrighty, so without further ado, let's jump into my August most anticipated reads video. Some of these books are already out, and some of these I have as ARCs or finished copies sent to me from publishers. Let me move this, I feel like it's not centered. Anyways, it is already the 9th of August as I'm filming this, so like I said, some are already out, some I have ARCs of. Some of these I've already read, some of these I haven't read. Let's jump into one that I forgot to put on my list because I didn't realize the paperback edition was coming out. And that was The Last Girl Standing by Jennifer Dugan. This is a YA thriller novel from this author who you guys might know her from Some Girls Do and Veronica Comics. I'm so happy to say that I read this one last year and absolutely loved it. I think it's the perfect book to read during the summer because it's a thriller set at a summer camp. We follow our characters, Salone and Cherry, and they only have a few days of camp left, and so there's some scary things happening. They're left alone in the woods. It was a fun, twisty, female-female love story. This comes out August 13th from Penguin Teen. Thank you so much, Penguin Teen, for sending this my way. I cannot wait to reread this one in the new paperback edition to see if anything has changed. I don't think anything has, but in case it has, I'll let you guys know. But this does have a new cover, so that's pretty exciting. So the next one that I have, actually the release date got changed last minute, and so that was changed from August 6th to August 13th, and that was Lady Macbeth by Ava Reid. I'm sure everyone and their mother is pretty excited for this one as well. Ava Reid was an author I got introduced from Owlcrate. And so Lady Macbeth, this one says, from the New York Times bestselling author Ava Reid comes a reimagining of Lady Macbeth, Shakespeare's most famous villainess, giving her a voice, a past, and a power that transformed the story men have written for her. The lady knows the story, how her eyes induce madness in men. The lady knows she will be wed to a Scottish brute who does not leave his warrior ways behind when he comes to the marriage bed. And honestly, I don't really need to know too much about it. I'm pretty stoked for this, but I'm also nervous for this one because I didn't really love A Study in Drowning by this author. I gave it like 3.5 stars. So I'm nervous for this one, but I have high hopes for it as well at the same time. The next one I actually do own. Let me fix my blanket real quick because it's dragging. The next one I do own, I actually just did an unboxing of this, so I'll leave that video up above or down below. But I just got my copy of The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. This is the newest book by Casey McQuiston. I think this is a YA contemporary or it's adult contemporary. I can't remember what the genre of this one is. But what cool thing about this one is this is an auto by author for me, so I was pretty stoked when Book of the Month did the book choice for it, I guess. So this one says, Theo and Kit have been a lot of things. Childhood best friend, crushes, lovers, and now estranged exes. After a brutal breakup on a flight to their dream European food and wine tour, they exited each other's life. Time apart has done them good. Theo is a bartender and an aspiring sommelier whatever that is, with a long rosters of love. Kit graduated as the reigning sex god of his pastry school and now bakes at one of the finest restaurants in Paris. Ooh, Paris. I didn't know about that. All that remains is the unused vulture for their European tour that never happened. 4 years later, it seems like a great idea to finally take the trip solo, separately. It sounds fun, sounds steamy, and I really do hope I love this one. Because again, her last release, I Kissed Sarah Wheeler, was not my favorite. But you guys know me, I love Red, White, and Royal Blue. I actually bought that the day I was with my friend Taylor. So I have fond memories with this author. So pretty stoked to get into this, even though I hear mixed reviews about it, sadly. Next one I have, oh yeah, I forgot I did it 2 ways. Please hold. The next one that I have is, a finale to a series that I'm anticipating. I'm actually going to be meeting the author of this series in the month of August. I'm actually meeting her next week, is it? No, the 20th. So whatever day that is, I'll be meeting Adalyn Grace. And so Wisteria by Adalyn Grace is coming out August 20th. This is the third and final book of the Belladonna trilogy, so I'm not really going to say too much about it. I'll just say the tagline is, Wisteria is a sensational conclusion to the deathly and descendant Belladonna trilogy with dramatic twists and a seductive new romance that will set readers' hearts ablaze. Dun dun dun. Very excited for this. I already have this, like I said, pre-ordered because I am meeting the author, so I'm so excited to meet another one of my favorite authors, so can't wait for that. The next one I won't share because it's a Wednesday Books title, or I should say St. Martin Press title. I'm not going to share it because St. Martin Press has not been speaking up lately, even though the pairing was. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. Anyways, moving on to a book that's already out. This one came out August 6th, and so, oh my gosh, can I get my hands to work? So this one came out August 6th, and this is actually my book club pick for the month of September, and that is This Ravenous Fate by Haley Dennings. This is a YA fantasy, first of a series, and a debut novel, so I'm pretty stoked to be sharing a debut novel and a BIPOC author. This is set in a jazz club in the 1950s with vampires. So this one says, at night in Harlem, the jazz club comes to life and death waits in the dark. It's 1926 and reapers are growing stronger everywhere. Created centuries ago by cruel medical experiments, these once human vampires are driven to attack without mercy. Those who protected the city from the hold, more power than even the organized criminals who run the nightclubs. Like, what? It sounds so good. We're reading this in September for my book club called Queer Reads. If you don't know, I have a book club called Queer Reads. I'll leave it linked down below. It has its own Instagram and also an Instagram group chat. If you want to be added into it, let me know. And I can't wait to read this one this fall. This will definitely get read. And I'm thinking of annotating it too. So pretty stoked for that. I don't know where to put my books now. The next one is also already out, and I already own it. I pretty nervous for this one as well. This author is another one that is a hit or miss for me, but that is The Seventh Veil of Salome by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. This is a adult fiction, almost adult historical fiction, I want to say. I really don't know too much about it. I got it because I own a lot of her other books from Book of the Month, and I thought there will be like a stunning picture to take, which I haven't taken yet, but I will today. I don't know too much about this. It says a young woman wins the role of a lifetime in a film about a legendary heroine, but the real drama is behind the scenes in this sumptuous historical epic from the author of Mexican Gothic, set in 1950s during the Hollywood era and all that. So pretty stoked. Don't want to know too much about it. I know I'll definitely be reading this fall, so look forward to this being on my fall TBR. Next one I have... Okay, sorry. Next one I have is an arc from Penguin Teen that I need to get to, and it comes out August 13th, and that is Under the Surface by Diana Urban. This is a YA thriller standalone novel, and this one says an epic survival thriller about 4 teens who get lost in Paris. Wow, another book set in Paris. Who gets lost in Paris catacombs for days. A gripping and propulsed story of love, danger, betrayal, and hope, even when all seems lost. Ruby is terrified to cave to her feelings for Sean and risk him crushing her heart. Sean is pumped to spend a week with Ruby in Paris on their senior class trip, and he'll wait however long until she's ready to take things further. And it just follows them through their romance story, so pretty stoked for that. Another one that I have an e-arc of, but I haven't got around to reading it. You guys know I'm terrible about reading my e-arcs, but that is Haunted Ever After by Jen DeLuca. This is the same author of Well Met. This is their first book in a new series. I'm not sure how long this world will be, but I'm assuming it will be multiple because the Well Met series was 4 books. Love that series. This is a new one set in a small town. It says, it's love at first haunting in a seaside town that raises everyone's spirits. Small Florida coastal town often find themselves scrambling for the tourist dollars that Orlando theme parks leave behind. And within the town limits of Boneyard Key, the residents decide long ago to lean into its ghostliness. Nick Royer, owner of the Hallowed Ground coffee shop, embraces the ghost tourism that keeps the local economy afloat, as well as his spectacular roommate. At least he doesn't have to run air conditioning. Honestly, it sounds weird, but I can't wait to read this one. It comes out August 13th. On August 20th, this is a new to me author, but this cover is stunning, and that is You'll Never Be Me by Jessie Q. Santos. This is an adult thriller standalone novel, and this one says, when crack starts forming in an influencer curated life, she finds out that jealousy is just as viral as a video in this riveting suspense novel by best-selling author. Influencer Meredith Lee didn't teach Aspen Palmer how to blossom on social media just to be ditched as soon as Aspen became big. So can anyone really blame Mer for doing a little stalking? Nothing seriously, more like stalking lit. Then Mir gets lucky. She finds one of Aspen's kids' iPads and swipe it. Now she has access to the family calendar and Aspen's social media's account. It sounds spooky already and more thrilling than spooking. So will Amir get caught? I don't know. You have to read the book and find out. That comes out August 20th. On August 27th, we have The Crimson Crown by Heather Walter. This is the first in the Crimson Crown duology. This comes out August 27th. This is a Snow White retelling. It says, Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most villainous of them all? Snow White's Dark Queen tells her side of the story in this queer, witchy reimagining of the classic fairy tale from the author of Malice. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I have the right paper in order. On August 6th, so it's already been out for a couple days now, and I'm actually wanting to pick this one up soon. And that is The Girl with No Reflection by Kishi Chow. I don't know how to say your last name correctly, and I'm so sorry. This one follows this is a YA fantasy standalone, or a first of a series. I don't know, it was hard to tell from Goodreads. But this is another YA fantasy that follows a young woman choosing the prince's bride must travel to the royal palace to meet her new husband. But her world is shaken when she discovers the dark truth of the royal family has been hiding for centuries. In this lush fantasy debut, perfect for fans of Song of Silver, Flame Like Night, and Violet Made of Thorns, Prince Young believes in love once upon a time. Sounds exciting. Can't wait to get my copy of it soon. I think Fairy Loot is doing it for their August box, so those of you who got Fairy Loot, I'm very jealous. Next one on August 13th, I have Kisses, Codes, and Conspiracy by Abigail Hen Wayne. Excuse me. This is a YA contemporary standalone. This one is following Tan Lee when she finds herself embroiled in a unusual love triangle, trying to defuse a heist, a conspiracy, and navigate the most complicated babysitting assignment ever in this YA national best-selling author. So it has a heist, morally great characters, YA contemporary, maybe thriller even with the heist, so who knows. Pretty stoked for that one. Oh, we already did this page. See? I didn't know these were like this. Okay. First, Ruby Break. Next one I have is on August 6th, so this one's already out. And then it's Death at Morning House by Maureen Johnson. This is Maureen Johnson's newest YA thriller. She's the author of Truly Devious, and so I really don't want to know too much about this one. It's set in the 1920s in an abandoned house, I guess. So, spooky thriller, perfect time for the fall. Excited to get my hands on that soon. Another one that came out August 6th, and this is actually a sequel, so I can't really say too much about it, but out on August 6th was Amy by S.J. Jones. This is the second installment of the Guardians of Dawn series. I read book 1 earlier this year and absolutely loved it. Gave it 4 out of 5 stars, so I'm excited to see what book 2 has in store for me. I've been talking about this a lot on my channel lately just because of how excited I am, so hopefully I will get around to reading it. The next one is an adult contemporary novel, and it's a standalone as well, and it's coming out August 27th, and that is I'll Have What He's Having by Adib Corman. This is the same author of Kiss and Tell and what's his first novel? I can't remember. But this one says, a smart, tender, precocious romantic comedy about mistaken identities, the line between love and sex, and the way one night and one person can change your life forever. When it comes to love, Frans Alvie is a disaster. After his most recent heartbreak, he's drowning his sorrows at Kansas City's newest wine bar. Only instead of being crowded between strangers, he's escorted to the VIP table for once. There, the hot summer does more than treat him to the meal of his life. The way he flirts with Frans ignite instant sparks. So, Male Romance, very excited for that. That's out on August 20th. Oh, is this backwards? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I didn't skip any pages. Either I'm missing a page or something's wrong. Yeah, I'm missing a page. Oh well. The next one is one that's already out. Not already out. Sorry, I already have a copy of this one, and it doesn't come out till August 27th. So I still have time to read it, and I actually put this in my August TBR, so I'll leave that video up above or down below. But that is Sunworld Volume 1 by Ransom Riggs. How in the heck do I have an arc of this? I am so excited. This is honestly a most anticipated read of mine, And this was to read a book that was gifted to me. And thank you, Penguin Teen, for sending this one my way. I cannot wait to read and review this one for you. This is Sunworld Volume 1, The Extraordinary Disappointment of Leopard Barry. This one follows a 17-year-old named Leopard Barry is seeing weird things around LA. A man pops a tooth into a parking meter. A glowing door opens in the ground. A half-mechanical raccoon just won't leave him alone. Every hallucinatory moment seems plucked from the 1990s fantasy TV show called Sunworld. And that's because they are. Dun dun dun. Very stoked for this. Vanson Riggs I love, so I can't wait to read his newest book. So the next one that I have, yeah, no, sorry, I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss it because I think I did. Okay, the next one that I have is The Maid and the Crocodile by Jordan E. Funko. This is a YA fantasy standalone that is part of the Raybear series, so I actually read that duology and really loved it. And this one is saying, the smallest spark can bind two hearts or start a revolution. In this magic-soaked capital city of Olanwa, I am so sorry for butchering that name, country, Bumpkin Small Sade needs a job, preferably as a maid, with employers who don't mind her unique appearance and their unlucky foot. But before she can be hired, she accidentally binds herself to a powerful god known as the Crocodile, who is rumored to devour pretty girls. Dun dun dun. I know this is getting a lot of hype right now, so I'm very excited for it. That one comes out August 13th. Oh my gosh, my fingers do not want to work today. Sorry. On August 27th, we have Amari and the Despicable Wonders by B.B. Allison. This is the third and final book of the Amari and the Night Brothers trilogy, or as the series name is, Supernatural trilogy. So again, can't really talk too much about it, but this is the highly anticipated third book in the New York Times bestselling. Perfect for fans of Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky and Percy Jackson and Nevermore. So very stoked for that. That comes out August 27th. Already out on August 6th is Full Speed to a Crash Landing. This is book 1 of Chaotic Orbits by Beth Revis. This is a high-octane, sexy space heist from New York Times bestselling author. First in a novella trilogy. Do I really need to say more? The next book I have, and I actually already read and loved, so you'll see me talk about this in my August wrap-up, and that is Prince of the Palisades. I am so sorry for butchering words today. Oh my goodness. This is a YA contemporary standalone novel by Julia Winters. This one comes out August 27th. I've already read this, so I cannot wait to talk about this one. This one says, a fairy tale romance comes true, or a disaster headline in the making. When roguish Prince Jaden of Israel Reverie is left in the American to clean up his image after a horribly public breakup gone viral. Romance is not on the table. Carefully planned photo ops with puppies? Yes. Schedule appearances with the Santa Monica elite? Absolutely. Renevars with a pink hair, film-obsessed hottie from the private school where he's currently enrolled. Together with his entourage, a bitingly witty royal guard, future queen, and Jaden's brilliant older sister, a quirky royal liaison. Jaden's on a mission to turn things around and to show his parents and his country that he's more than just a royal screw-up. My goodness, the words are hard today. This was so cute, such a fun read. I'll talk more about my thoughts and feelings about this one in my August wrap-up. I gave this 5 stars, and I'm looking forward to reading more books by Julian Winters. The next book I am also very excited for. This is a third and final book of this trilogy, and this one doesn't come out till August 20th, and that is My Salty Mary by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, Jody Meadows, and this is a first in a YA, or third and final book of a trilogy. I don't know what I'm saying. So again, it's hard to talk about third and final books of trilogies just because I don't want to spoil you guys of what happens in the first two books. But this one is a retelling of another Mary in history. And if you know anything about these three ladies, you know that they always crack us up. So very stoked for that one. On August 27th, we have Star Wars The High Republic Volume 3, or Phase 3, Volume 1 by Daniel Jose Older. Again, another book that's technically a sequel, so I won't be talking too much about this. Just know it's the first volume of the graphic novels series, so it's set 100 years before the Skywalker saga, and it's the final phase of the groundbreaking heist series, so nervous for that. I'm so behind on this universe, so I need to get caught up on it, so hopefully this video will motivate me to do so. Another High Republic novel that comes out on August 13th is The Edge of Balance, Volume 3 by Shima Shinna. I am so sorry for butchering your name. This is, again, third and final of the Phase 3 graphic novel series, so it is a sequel, so again, it's hard for me to talk about. And then on August 20th, we have another Star Wars book, and this is Star Wars Mace Windu, The Glass Abyss by Stephen Barnes. This follows our Jedi Master Mace Windu, who travels to a dangerous remote planet on a mission that changes even his deadly powers, all to fulfill Qui-Gon's last request. So this is during the Phantom Menace, and with all the Jedi councils and all that, so very stoked for that. Then on August 20th, I believe, I could be wrong, that is Our Shouts Echoes by Jade Adia. This is an arc that I have right now, and I haven't read it yet because I honestly don't know the release date of this one. This is a book that got sent to me by Jade herself, and this one is From the Climate Change and Unchecked Capitalism to Pandemics and Police Brutality. The worlds that today's teenagers are inheriting is a mess. We didn't ask for, and we certainly don't want. But is there any hope, or are our shouts for something better simply echoes in the void? From the author of There Goes the Neighborhood comes an unforgettable and heart-wrenching contemporary novel that tells the story of one girl, one boy, and the life-changing summer they spend together searching for the answers. Sounds very cute and even hard-hitting, so can't wait to get to this soon. And last but not least, I actually don't know when this one comes out, but I got it early from Book of the Month, or maybe not early. I'm so sorry. But this is Hera by Jennifer Saint. This is Jennifer Saint's newest novel. Her last one was Saint? I don't think it was Saint. Whatever her last one was, I haven't read it yet, but these covers are so stunning. And again, I have her last book from Book of the Month as well. So having all the hardcovers. Adrian. I have that one from Book of the Month. So I'm so happy that Book of the Month did her newest one. This is a Greek mythology retelling. This one says, even the gods must have their queen. When the immortal goddess Hera and her brother Zeus overthrow their tyrannical father, she dreams of ruling at Zeus's side. But as they establish their ring on Mount Olympus, Hera begins to see that Zeus is just as ruthless and cruel as their father betrayed. While Zeus ascends, Hera is regulated to the role of wife and mother, a role she never wanted. She was always born to rule, but must she lose herself in the perpetrating this cycle of violence and cruelty? Or can she find a way to forge a better world? Sounds very exciting and thrilling, so hopefully I'll love this one, and I've been dying for a good Greek mythology retelling. So there you have it. Those are all the books that I have for my most anticipated reads of August. If there's any new releases that I missed, please let me know down below. I would love to add them to my list. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was such a quicker video than I thought it would be. And I'm going to go edit and I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I'll talk to you guys down below. Bye!